Sorry?
I mean, like, that's not really how, well, like, Wi-Fi, for like, the smart home aspect of it. So, like, Wi-Fi like, talks to other things more easily.
Explain that to me. What do you mean by that?
I mean, because, you know, like, right now, you know, before coming here, I was having dinner and watching something through Chromecast. So you have to connect, like, you know, like, your Wi-Fi sends a signal to a Chromecast, and then it will, like, the video was not feeding correctly. And then the voice will, like, mismatch. And then
right.
So it just, you know, if everything talks to it, other things properly, you know, so.
Yeah, it's like better integration.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Better compatibility.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Okay, I'm just going off of hers. Like, like she said, like sometimes, like if you have the Roku stick or whatever, and it's not really connecting, it's not downloading, the voices are off.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's more like to blame the machine, but at the end of the day, it's kind of a little bit of both.
Right.
With sending the signal.
What type of routers do you all have?
I want to say mine is a relatively recent one because it's not bulky, but it's also not like what Tom is saying. Like, it's not like made by IKEA to look nice and it would still be functional.
Right, so it's not.
It's relatively, like I remember way back in the day they used to be huge, like maybe she's saying, but it's still like, you know, a weird box that you kind of want to hide if you can because it's unpleasant to look at.
Okay. What else? What type of router or Wi-Fi do you all have?
Mine is not that big. I mean, I know the other ones, I used to have one with like the extra antenna, and that always came off, and you had to screw it back. But maybe now because it's seated next to the desktop, and it's just in that corner of my desk. But I think it's just big.
Yeah, Chris?
It's that big.
So I have the one CenturyLink gives you, but then for my phone, if you call T-Mobile and tell them I want to use my phone for basically that conference call, they give you like an ASUS password.
Right, yeah.
It's like
for your router.
Yeah, it's big, but it does speed up this.
Right.
It makes the CenturyLink more. So it's supposed to be like that 50 meg weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the one that Comcast gives you, and I mean, I'm telling you, I just got it. So it's not that, it's like ginormous.
Right.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard of mesh Wi-Fi?
No.
It's like the wire. Sorry, I've heard of it, but it's like a virtual mesh. That's what you're talking about?
You tell me. I mean, yeah, I'm interested
like a
in
net.
Sorry, say that again.
It's like a net throughout. Like it's almost like if you virtually cover a house with a net. So that maybe that's not it.
Anyone else?
No. Right,
and it's not meant to be a test. I'm just interested to go like, you know, if you've heard of it and if you have what you know about it. And you know how it works, how it does that, how it casts that net.
No.
Okay.
No idea.
What does like that term bring to mind? What would you imagine it would be like if it's called mesh Wi-Fi?
Wire dome.
A dome. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's got to cover a certain location. Mesh wire dome. Everything is inside of it.
Yeah.
That would be my own guess.
Anything else? Any other?
Yeah, they're like meshing things together.
Meshing what together?
Electronics.
Your devices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. No, just.
I guess it makes me think of like a mosquito net that you see in like Africa or like places with a lot of mosquitoes. So kind of like what Cynthia was saying, like it covers a certain place and it does its job, but that's what's coming to mind.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it seems like together and no holes in it, no big holes.
Okay.
They're tight.
Right. So like no.
Tightly meshed together.
What's tightly meshed together?
Mesh. Screening. You know, the squares that go together.
Okay. So. Good. Yeah, let's say, sorry, that wasn't a test. I was just interested. Because we're going to be talking about mesh Wi-Fi tonight now, like the next hour. So, got a description of mesh Wi-Fi first. So, what is mesh Wi-Fi? Unlike a traditional single router, a mesh network involves several Wi-Fi points placed around your home. The Wi-Fi points work together to create a single network that blankets your home in Wi-Fi. So, you went far off. Yeah. This gives you multiple sources of powerful Wi-Fi throughout your house, and only one of the devices has to be plugged into your modem via an Ethernet cable. The number of Wi-Fi points you need depends on the size of your home. The more Wi-Fi points, the greater the Wi-Fi coverage. So you've got 3,000 or 6,000 square foot home, you'd have kind of different Wi-Fi points. And then here's a little picture that kind of tries to bring it to life. So that's a traditional router, just one router. Goes so far, and the signal dissipates as it gets further from the router. Here, you'd have one plugged into to the cable here, and then you'd have different points to create this kind of total coverage. Make sense? What do you think about that?
I wonder cost point, because each additional piece is probably going to cost something more than a single router, I would guess. And would it work with every provider, or is it its own provider?
It can work with any provider.
It can.
Yeah.
Those are wireless pieces that you put around.
Yes. So you have one plugs into your cable, like your current router, and then the other points are wireless.
So that's like adding more devices.
So repeating the signal and spreading it across.
Yeah.
So I have Comcast, and I'm currently looking to try to get a different router. And you go online, and they just give you a list, and there's only like 4 or 5 that they say work with theirs. So I've never seen like mesh work.
Right. So you'd have a question as to whether it would work with Comcast based on what they say.
Right.
Yeah. What's the benefit of this?
Gonna cover more. Clear it out.
Yeah. It really works when you have multi-level. Possible that when I heard about it, because we were talking about it with somebody who has like a basement where they have their office, and then like the first floor, and then their bedroom was in the second floor, like first top floor. So I think they were maybe thinking, maybe that's why I heard it. Now that I'm trying to what do I do?
Right.
And I think it's one of the ideas, like if you do have, like a white place or a big building and kind of efficient, over those hotspots.
So everyone's clear on what mesh Wi-Fi is now and what it does for you.
So the actual product we're going to be talking about today is a new version of mesh Wi-Fi.
I'm going to put that there for everyone to see, and I'm just going to read it out and explain as I go. So this new mesh Wi-Fi system for home internet is available as a standard bundle consisting of 3 devices. So you get your one router that plugs into your modem and 2 Wi-Fi points to be placed around the home to create the full mesh Wi-Fi coverage, like in this picture. So your 3 points. So that's the first thing it does. Second part of it is it has built-in technology that efficiently manages the connectivity of all the smart devices in your home and makes it easy to add new ones to your network. Does that make sense? Yeah? And then the third part of it is a voice-activated smart speaker is built into the Wi-Fi points. So, like an Amazon Alexa, Apple Siri, or Google Assistant that lets you control all your devices however you want, either by your voice or through an app that comes with the system. Does that make sense? Any questions about that? Because we're going to be talking about that now for the next hour.
So it would plug into your router. What if your router has the Wi-Fi built into the router? So like the Comcast tower.
Well, this would replace the router.
So it would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if they give you a combination, like CenturyLink's their router and their modem are the same thing?
This would replace that.
I would just wonder how that would work with them, because they normally have their proprietary stuff. That would be... I think you can buy any router you want. They just, when you go to their website or you call them, they're like, oh, these are the ones that are going to work the best because they have some sort of relationship.
Or
that would be my worry.
They need to say like a different specification, but like it's like you have like the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Shayla's right. You can that's the kind of like thing they tell you. The truth is, any router can work. So you could you could have this and it would work with your Comcast or your CenturyLink or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if it came with a guarantee, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
I would just be worried if it didn't.
Yeah. Any other questions about this? Do you understand this middle thing about effectively managing the connectivity of all your smart devices? Does that What are you imagining there?
The light bulb, the heater, everything working on your phone, basically. Like my fridge or my garbage can or whatever other smart things there are, that they all are in this one thing that it can be controlled by.
So yeah, so it can control it through the app. So you can control all those devices. But the other thing it's doing, so this built-in technology that is efficiently managing the devices, so you have these 3 points around your house. If Chris is in like the bedroom playing on your PS4?
Yeah.
Sucking up a load of bandwidth there, it would redirect any other devices that were nearby to one of the other points, because that point is being used up a lot already. And so those, like if somebody was in the next room watching the smart TV, that would be better off going off to one of the other points. And so the system actually does that automatically. So it's like managing the, which devices are where.
Balancing out the usage.
Exactly.
So is there a main point though? Like I don't want my kids to have control of taking whatever. I want to have like a parental, like is there one unit that's the main unit? Like how
do all that through the app.
So you can create one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Good? Makes sense?
Yeah.
Because what I'm going to talk about now, I'm going to pull these bits of paper off the wall in a minute. What we've actually got are some like different ways that the company that's kind of like making this could kind of like talk about it in, when they launch it.
Yeah.
So if we're here talking about a car today, it might be the car that's kind of, for family-friendly fun, or it might be the car that is like practical and has lots of space. So you can talk about, the same product in different ways. So what I've got here are like 6 different ways they could kind of like talk about this product, highlight the most important thing in it. And what I want your help now doing is figuring out like, well, which is the best way for them to kind of like talk about this product? What's the most important thing for them to focus on? What's the kind of like the overarching idea that would kind of help bring this product to life? Make sense? Mm-hmm. Good. So. Those, I want, take a pad, you guys get up, you Tom obviously don't have to get up, but everyone else can get up and stretch the legs and take 5 minutes. And what I want you to do is just, like one at a time, read each of them, take like a minute, thank you. Take just a minute, like I don't need an essay, I don't want you to overthink it. Just take a minute, read it, make a note of the letter, you see the letter on each, make a note of the letter on your pad, and for each one, give it a headline. Like, sum up the idea, sum up what this is all about. So as I say, in the car example, it might be, family-friendly fun. So sum it up in your own words, just sum up the idea, and then just make a note of anything that's particularly appealing, that's kind of drawing you in, or anything that's particularly unappealing, like, pushing you away. Make sense? Mm-hmm. But yeah, get up and kind of like stretch your legs, and because we've got another hour to go, yeah? Can I get anyone a drink?
I would love some water.
Water? Anyone else? Water?
I'm good.
Drink?
I'm good.
Yeah? Okay.
Thank you.
The headlines, though, you said, like the title?
Yeah, summarize.
Can you read those? Yeah, you can see all the way. Okay, good.
Don't get handicaps here down.
But I
You must be really good because.
I don't know what your glasses are doing.
My prescription's not that old either.
And if someone's standing in your way, just tell them to get out of the way. This is my lovely finance assistant, Natasha.
Hi. I'll bring it. Digital round tool.
Control, like let's say if you
Kind of what he was talking about on the phone.
yeah, so like let's say like you like okay, like if I spend like an hour on this website or YouTube or whatever, like let me know or shut it down. I'll block you. So like or like you can tell me like okay for the next 5 hours don't let me open this thing. Or like it will give you a summary of what you have used and stuff. So, like you know, like when you get the concept of
How we doing?
It's like wellness, like it tracks your steps.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but like yeah, it's like how much time did I spend on Instagram today? Oh, 5 hours, amazing.
Yeah, great.
Are we done?
Yeah, so it kind of like helps you go.
Are we done?
Almost.
Are you done?
Almost.
Okay.
I couldn't read the whole sort of blocking each other. I'm playing that.
Are you done? Tell me when you're done because there's one last thing to do. Okay. Green spot on your first choice, orange spot on your second choice. Sounds like what's most interesting or exciting for you.
Wait, what?
You done?
Yeah.
Green spot on your first choice, orange spot on your second choice.
Green first.
Orange second. Oh, sorry.
On there?
Yeah, just stick it on whichever one you. Yeah. Sorry, Nathan, did you push on your pad? I wasn't clear. My fault.
I was thinking that same thing. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, stick them on the bits of paper so we can kind of like see what everybody did. People in your way, Tom.
Yes, sir. No, I can see.
Yeah. What do you want to straight on? Green on P? Yeah. And orange?
And orange on R.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Sure.
Good. Right, just for the benefit of the tape, we've got 3 greens, 3 first for P1, 2 first for E and 1 second, 1 first and 1 second on F, 3 second on R, 1 second on M1, and no votes for V. Coral V.
Good.
We'll come back to V.
Alphabet and nobody liked it. Poor thing.
Okay. Who picked P1 as their first choice? You 3. Tell me your headlines.
I really like the fact that home security also with the movement in the home.
Did you give it a headline?
What's that?
Did you write down a headline for it?
Oh, my headline.
Yeah.
I said home security with the Wi-Fi being protected from hacking.
Okay.
So mainly security.
Yeah. So what did you like about that in particular?
That it covers that. I don't have to go get another system to take care of that or buy something that can keep it secure.
And so, and you're saying it's this advanced security built in to protect your devices that was particularly standing out for you.
Right. Especially when I have little kids, you know, playing on the internet and going all over the internet. So.
Yep. Yep. Cynthia, your headline.
I mean, I kind of do like taglines kind of things, like
Yep.
it's like your home feels safe online. Like your home when you want to feel safe, but you know, like this is the thing, like you know, you're always wondering like what's going on online, what website are you going through, and
Yep. And so, what was pulling you in? What was particularly appealing about this idea?
it was just the idea of like kind of securing the systems, like not getting, you know, like now with all the smart homes, like as much as like sounds amazing, sometimes you worry about, you know, what information is really getting out there and who can actually get into it. So it's secure, and there's, you know, like it's not as easy to break into or hack into, then like it can give you peace of mind, be more comfortable to actually have those. Because, you know, as much as I want to have, you know, like add more smart, you know, things or you know, like even the idea of a alarm system, like that would be cool to control through my app, like I do with my Nest, with my thermostat. But then I'm like, but then like somebody else can hack into it. So like you start worrying about it a little bit. Like you want to give it access to, like you want to push yourself to the future, but then you kind of start.
And this would be protecting you.
Right. If it's a Wi-Fi, then it's safe and it's proven, then you kind of trust it more to actually give it, you know, like when it's something that's proven that it's actually secure, then you are more willing to give it trust to give it access to everything.
Yeah. Rachel, what's your headline?
I put you're safe in our hands. It's the same reason I have a Rottweiler. I feel safe. Whether my door is locked or not, I feel safe. This makes me feel safe. It makes me feel like I can help get my children to go the right direction if maybe they're not looking at the right things possibly. And then I kind of like this sensor that alerts you. I'm wondering if it's built in or not. If it is, that's pretty cool. So I feel safe for when I'm working or my family. It's just no more, it's like a dog, you don't have to worry.
And when you say you feel safe in what way?
Well, it has unexpected movement in your home. So if my dog hears somebody coming in, he's going to bark and he's going to scare the crap out of them and they're not going to come in. Or they're really dumb. And then with this, it's like, okay, I've got security, I've got motion sensors here, I've got ways for you to check the parental controls to make sure the content getting in, the physical people getting in, the security, all of that.
Right.
That's what I have to do.
Okay. So is this something, actually just quickly, you guys, what headlines did you give it? Nathan?
For P1?
Yeah.
I have it as a truly secure system.
Okay, good. Now, why is it truly secure?
Well, it at least gives the impression. It starts off with Wi-Fi that gives you a peace of mind, safe and secure system with advanced security built in to protect all your devices. Whether that is true or not, it at least gives the impression that it's going above and beyond what we normally consider security.
Right. Chris?
Yeah, mine was similar. The Wi-Fi that makes it truly keep you safe. I just put truly in there. Seems like it's been all worth it.
Right. Good. Shayla?
I just put peace of mind, like a security system.
Is that important?
Yes, because like we talked about, just online security, internet security in general, like she said, with your online or with the smart homes and things being connected to your Wi-Fi, you want to make sure that those things are secure.
Yeah. And how do we feel about this idea of this being built into your Wi-Fi router?
I like it. I mean, people pay for separate security systems, of course, a lot, but to have it built in might be easier. It might be less expensive or more. I don't know, but it feels like more than one thing in your router, in your Wi-Fi.
Right.
So it's offering more, and it's not overstepping. Like, it's not offering you fries. It's offering you your Wi-Fi protected, and since you use Wi-Fi in your house, your home protected. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, it started making me doubt, like, would it be like different attachments to control other things, or is it just unexpected movement in the house? Like, it's like, would it know when a window opens? Like, do we need to, like, do you have to then, like, sell you different accessories to put in every window, every door? Like, how does it know those things?
No, for this, it's just those different
little
access
flags,
points
yeah.
we're talking about, those have motion sensors built into them. So they can be set up to sense those. So that if you're away, you can set those to sense.
Yeah, so it's like if there's somebody away and things, but it wouldn't be a full alarm system in a sense,
No. It's not cameras, it's just motion.
Yeah, it's built into those devices, those points that we were talking about. Yeah. Who's this for? What type of person is this for?
It's probably for families. Families.
Why'd you say families?
Because there's somebody in my apartment that I don't know probably about to get murdered. Or I've invited them in. Right, so most people
most
people don't live in an apartment. So.
Okay.
Single woman, mother, family, yeah.
I mean, somebody who travels a lot, if their house is alone.
Okay.
You might get, like, if it's almost like if there's a pet in the house walking around, and that trip the sensors a little bit, but like maybe you have to be like smart home.
It's no different. Sorry, Tom.
No, I was going to say family, but maybe also someone who's been had their identity stolen.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're like, all right, I'm done doing this.
Yeah.
Just someone paranoid.
You guys?
I'm not going to turn it down.
That would fit my family needs.
Yeah. Is it different? Is it different to what you're kind of like, that exists at the moment on the market?
Yeah.
Well, yes, because is any security, regardless of if it's like the sensors or internet security, is that actually built into anyone's router now? No, you have to have additional things on your laptop, and so that's a big deal. That would be a big deal.
Yeah.
Not have to have the antivirus stuff or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to E. We've got 2 first votes and 1 second. Who picked E as their first choice? You guys. What was your headline, Chris?
Mine was a Wi-Fi that really makes your life more easy.
Tell me about how it does that. How is it making your life more easy?
Like just from that, to me it almost sounds like something you can almost plug and go on your way.